Hello, my name is Ibrahim Alaki, and today I'm going to present about Toyota's hybrid synergy drive. In this presentation, I'm going to go over an introduction and history, a description of the parts involved, and certain system operations and drive modes. The hybrid synergy drive is a full hybrid drivetrain system made by Toyota and was introduced in the 2004 Toyota Prius and was used in other Toyota and Lexus models. The hybrid synergy drive is an update to the Toyota hybrid system, hence why some people call the hybrid synergy drive the THS2 or the Toyota hybrid system 2. The hybrid synergy drive allows the vehicle to run using only the electric motors, making it a full hybrid system. It can also act as a continuously variable transmission, as well as acting as the alternator, starter, and gear transmission, which I will touch upon in the next slides. The hybrid synergy drive is comprised of the internal combustion engine, which is a 4-cylinder 1.5 liter engine on the older models or 1.8 liter engine on the newer ones. 2 computer-controlled motor generators and dedicated inverters for each one, 1 high-voltage battery, and 1 power split device. The power split device connects the internal combustion engine, motor generator 1, and motor generator 2. Motor generator 2 is connected to the differential by a set of reduction gears. In this slide, I'm going to be talking more about the description of the hybrid synergy drive. MG1, which is the motor generator 1, acts more like a generator for the whole system, as well as a starter for the internal combustion engine. MG1 can also supply more power to MG2 under certain acceleration demands. The MG2, which is the motor generator 2, has more power output than MG1, and that's why it is used as the primary driver for the whole system. The power split device in between the MG1 and MG2 is a planetary gear assembly that has a sun gear, a ring gear, and a planetary carrier. The MG1 and MG2 and power split device are all housed in one unit bolted to the internal combustion engine. What's interesting about this system, well, more about the differential that the system uses, is that it does not change the torque from the output to the input coming into the differential. It only changes the torque between the right and left wheels around a corner. Toyota's hybrid synergy drive can act as a continuously variable transmission by manipulating and splitting power in 3 ways: extra torque under constant rotation, extra rotational speed under constant torque, and it can also generate power to aid in uninterrupted acceleration. This graph illustrates the smooth sustained acceleration of a hybrid synergy drive equipped Prius in green compared to a 2.4 liter gasoline engine equipped vehicle in the red. In this slide, we're going to be talking more about the hybrid synergy drive's operation, more specifically the power split device and what it's connected to. The planetary carrier on the power split device is connected to the internal combustion engine, while the motor generator 1 is connected to the sun gear, and the motor generator 2 is connected to the ring gear as well as the differential through a set of reduction gears. In the next 3 slides, we're going to be talking more in depth about power split device operation. More specifically, the operations that come up during certain circumstances or demands. The first power split device operation is startup. During startup, the MG1 powers up and moves the sun gear, which in turn moves the planetary carrier. All the while, the ring gear is stationary. The next mode of operation we have is initial launch. Since the ring gear is connected to the drive rails through the differential, on startup it will be stopped, hence the car will not be moving. And on initial launch, MG2 will power up and it will move the ring gear while the planetary carrier and the sun gear are already moving. The third mode of operation we have is coasting or EV mode. EV mode means electric vehicle mode, where the vehicle is moving only on electrical power and no internal combustion engine. When coasting and the EV mode is active, the ring gear would be moving normally as it was on acceleration, but the planetary carrier is going to be stationary and the internal combustion engine is going to be off. The sun gear and the motor generator 1 are going to be moving backwards freely to allow for power generation while coasting or in EV mode. The fourth mode of operation is reverse. In reverse, the motor generator 2 will start spinning in a backwards direction while the internal combustion engine is off and the planetary carrier is stationary. MG1 and the sun gear will move freely in the forward position. You can see that reverse and EV mode are quite the same, except in reverse, it's in reverse. In the final power split device operation slide, we're going to take a look at the fifth mode of operation for the power split device. The fifth mode of operation is going to be a high acceleration demand. While we have a high acceleration demand, the internal combustion engine is going to spin, it's going to start, and it's going to take over supplying power instead of the MG2 through the planetary carrier. The MG2 will continue supplying torque only to supplement the internal combustion engine as it spins and supplies power. All of that is happening while the MG1, the sun gear, is going to spin freely to regenerate power, which is going to aid to give a more smooth acceleration. In conclusion, the Toyota Hybrid Synergy Drive System is a very interesting system for a hybrid vehicle. The combination of the onboard sensors, the torque control computer, the electric motors, internal combustion engine, and power split device can multiply and divide torque in a way that mimics the continuously variable transmission. The Hybrid Synergy Drive System is able to vary vehicle torque electronically in a way that makes the vehicle have a smooth and powerful sustained acceleration with no shift shocks. The system can also charge the high voltage battery while driving using smart power split device and motor generator operation. This makes it possible for the user to never need to physically charge their vehicle, and it will just charge on the go. All this technology in the Hybrid Synergy Drive just goes to show the subject of torque multiplication and how it can change with the future systems. Thank you very much for listening. This has been Ibrahim Alaki with the Hybrid Synergy Drive.